Welcome to Road2Billions Podcast, the mentality of an entrepreneur. With your host, Moise Bertrand.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So today's Monday is like 8:30 a.m. I've just finished meditating, running my errands, everything literally by like 7:30. I already ate breakfast, everything meditated. So I'm just doing this podcast, and I just had a thought come across my head that I wanted to speak to you guys this morning. And it's going to be called Steps to Get Ahead. So I'm going to dive right into it because I know you guys are looking to just get to the, good portion of the podcast. But first, subscribe to the podcast and make sure you follow me, billionaire_Moise, on Instagram, and as well as leave a review and rate on this podcast. I really love it and appreciate you guys. So first things first, getting ahead is fairly simple, but it's very, very, very hard to actually adjust to that if you've been doing things a certain way your whole life. So, for instance, if getting out of bed at 7 a.m. is a hassle for you because you've been getting out of bed at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., try doing it at 8 o'clock. I'm not telling you have to jump out the gate. You have to jump out anything you're doing and hit it head on. No, it's steps to this. You don't have to necessarily do everything all at once. And that's what I'm trying to really tell you guys. If you guys listen, everything is just like a marathon. Like, you guys really don't have to push yourselves any faster than anybody else's because you guys literally know yourself. So, for instance, I had a bad habit at waking up at 10 o'clock one time, right? And I felt so laid back. Like, I was just like, what's going on? Like, I don't like this waking up late. I don't like this. I feel like I miss half the day. Half my morning's gone. And if by 10 o'clock, if you wake up, it's 11, 12 o'clock by the time you actually finish brushing your teeth, doing everything. Hey, it's going to take a long time. So your day's pretty much gone. So I kind of got in a mindset where I got to get up a little bit earlier each day just to see how my body reacts to it. And my body actually been doing well with it. I feel more revitalized. I feel more energized. I feel like I actually get my sleep in. And it's only because I'm starting to do two things. I'm starting to eat a lot better. I'm changing my diet around. I'm trying to really, stay, on the healthy side and vegan side of things. But at the same time, still trying to minimize the amount of red meat I eat. And I'm just really feeling for you guys. Like, you guys have to get in the habit of actually doing what you want to do and just executing it. Because, like, once I started getting up earlier and then I started doing my tasks and started recording the podcast and doing things like that and started taking care of other things, I just felt like life has been going easy. It's balanced. And I've been doing this, but I'm starting to get more serious about it, if that makes sense. So I want you guys to actually just take time just to do something that's going to make you 1% better, even if you got to read a book. I even bought myself a new book, and it's coming in the mail. Ask and it shall be given. Big Sean, he gave a shout out on that book on his YouTube about MTV Cribs. But I'm definitely getting into the realm of just being more productive and being more of a, hard worker, not giving any fucks about what anybody else is thinking about me at the time or what I'm doing. I feel like once you start getting in that realm of actually not giving a fuck, people are just going to start gravitating towards you, because I want to give you guys something like really, really like honest. People see when you're doing good in life. People see when you're doing bad in life. And people notice your transformation. So I'd rather you guys get a 1% better than deplete yourselves. I'd rather you guys grow to be a good person than end up being a bad person. Because no one wants to be a bad person. It's just, come on, at the end of the day, no one wants to not be liked. As bad as you want everybody to like you, is impossible. But you do want to have that feeling like, I am liked, I am blessed because I do great things for people. And that's how you got to live your life, and that's how you got to do things. But Fact of the matter is, this podcast was fairly short today. I just want to give you guys, 2-3 cents of my opinions. I just want you guys to really start doing what you really want to do. It's June coming up. We're on the last day of May. It's Memorial Day. Take the time out today to manifest. Take the time out to write your visualizations out. Make a vision board. Start that business. Start that hairline. Start that makeup brand. Start anything that you feel like you've been wanting to do. Just start it. You don't have to have the answers. If you don't have an LLC, hit me up. I tell people all the time, you have the resources around you. I'm a real transparent person. If you need help, I'm going to help you. If you need help, I'm going to help you. But you're only going to get help out in this world if you ask for it. So I appreciate you guys. Always make sure to get steps ahead. You don't have to be in the race. It's not a rat race. And actually, the turtle won the race in that rat race. And in that rat race, and the reason the turtle won was because slow and steady wins the race. So be sure to always think about it like that. You don't have to always be the fastest. You have to just have the most quality, most patience. And once you get to that level of discipline, things are going to start flowing into your life a lot easier. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Leave a review. Follow me. And have a great day. You guys are millionaires, and it kind of makes me feel bad because we're not doing the right thing sometimes to put us in a position to be millionaires. Now, there's a few people in our generation who are actually doing really well, like DDG, Pontiac, Wizard Kelly, who else? Is Jada, little baby girlfriend. Who else? De'Are, Ken. All these people are being successful because they're putting themselves in that position to do things that they enjoy, but they still be consistent and persistent. Like, you see why they could generate so much money on YouTube and stuff, because these people are consistent with content. So in order to be yourself, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself inside and out. You have to know how to react. You have to know when to react. You have to know when you're in the mindset of other people, you have to know what type of person you really are. Like, you can't be fooled by bullshit. Like, no one gives a fuck. In my last episode, I talk about that all the time. Like, no one gives a fuck. And I'm trying to tell people to get in this mindset, because I'm not telling you to be narcissistic. I'm just telling you not to care so much about others' opinions to a point where it makes you, it's detrimental to your lifestyle. Like, it's detrimental to your mental. Because a lot of people will take so much from people and then actually inherit that information. And now you're a burden to your own self. Your mind is the biggest prison in the world. Like, that prison, you're going to be incarcerated for your whole life if you don't know how to get out of it. And that's scary. So stop taking everything for like what it is and look at it from perspectives. Like, because sometimes I look at people and I'm like, okay, this person is very argumentative because why? Like, this person likes trouble because why? This person likes to buy expensive stuff because why? You always have to understand there's different perspectives in life that you have to be able to look at from both sides of the situation. Like, for example, I was going to buy this car and everything, and this is before I got my car. This is this car now I have. And I was telling the dealer that I just want something for a college student. Like, I just wanted something when I bought this car my sophomore year or junior year. Yeah. And it's been 2-3 years lately. And I told the dealer I need something that's going to take me to point A to B, but I need it to be like cool. I don't need it to be like too much of a hassle. Like, I don't want it to be too much mechanical work. And he was like, okay, cool, but you look like this type of guy. And I'm like, I know I look like this type of guy, but I need something that I got to be real to myself for, because I don't have to show out. I don't have to do that. That's cool. But I know myself. I don't want to. I look at life like you have to make sacrifices for some things that you want. Like, I understood that I could go do great things. I could go and do some things that I may look at in myself. If I have to look at myself in the mirror and be like, why did I just do that? I don't have no meaning to even begin to start even doing it. Like, I don't want to feel no regret after I do something. And that's the type of sacrifices I have to make, and some people have to make sometimes. Like, you can't always have fun. You can't always do what other people want to do because you're born to be different. And you have to know yourself inside and out. And I say inside first because once you know yourself fully inside, fuck what everybody else think. Now the outside is how you present yourself. How do you make that come to a reality? You get me? Like, nobody's going to tell you this person if you know you're not that person. And a lot of people don't put their feelings aside and handle business because they sometimes let their feelings get involved with everything that's around them. And sometimes everything is a matter of perspective. It's not always have to be a hassle or an angry conversation. It doesn't have to be like that. And people look at life from, oh, he telling me to move. He telling me, yo, he didn't even tell me. He didn't even tell me nothing, or they didn't even text me back, and they didn't even call me, or they didn't even watch my story, or they didn't like my photo. They don't like, bro. People have other things that's going on in their life. Like, understand that you have to know yourself first. If you are a person who likes affection a lot, give yourself that self-love. Like, this is nothing wrong with showing yourself self-love. People get so caught in the excuses like, I never get a chance to do something nice for myself. Yeah, it's cool, but now you have to get in a relationship with yourself and marry yourself first, because once you marry yourself, and what I mean by that is like being committed to your personality, your drive, your success, your lifestyle, the things that make you have to be committed to that, because you can't contemplate that type of person you really are. You can't let yourself be, taken for granted if you feel like this is the type of person you are. So once you go in rooms, you have to know that the minute you walk in there, this is the type of person you are. Don't worry about everybody else. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. This is what you got going on. This is what you have to listen to. I try to drop gems in podcasts, because I know, even though I don't really post that many podcasts, but I'm getting into like the Gary V mindset. Literally, I'm just posting with quality, and it's outshining the quantity, because I don't have to post a lot, but the content I post is meaningful, and people gonna either listen to it or don't listen to it, but somebody's gonna listen to it and get an idea like, wow, this kid, this guy, this man, this leader, this man is literally going to change the world with just his words, with just the movement. So I don't really try to put myself in a predicament of if it's not going to work. I don't ever try to think like that, because I feel like everything is going to work, and it's meant to work. If it doesn't, it's just me learning something different about how to make it work. That's all to it. You have 4 answer choices on a test regularly. You're not going to get all of them right every test. If you do, congrats. But it's about choices, man. Like, you make the wrong choice, you learn from it, and you go ahead and you make the next choice. If you move on. Like, it's not something for you to just linger on, because, I always take into account that I'm a Virgo, and I have Aquarius placements, and I have Libra placements, and I have Scorpio placements. These are the things I'm taking into account, because I'm thinking about everything that makes me up as a person. This is what makes me. This is what shapes me. This is what I have to take into account, because if I don't, no one's really going to know who I am on the inside. If I'm giving everybody a mask, who am I really if I'm showing you a different side of me? So be like Jay-Z, walk in every room yourself. Read the 48 Laws of Power. Read books, ask and it shall be given. Like, look at documentaries, Big Sean, Nas, Jay-Z, Dave Chappelle, like Will Smith. Like, these guys are people who are prominent and are doing great things. And you have to understand that in order to be a great leader, you have to follow in the steps of great leaders. Don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to ask, because everybody's going to work hard for you if you do it yourself. I appreciate you guys for listening to Road to Billions Podcast. Please subscribe. I'm having my YouTube channel drop June, man. I'm not too sure about the exact day. I may be, I may not be. You'll never know. But I will keep you guys updated on the next episode.